And we're tracking some pretty nice conditions to start off the work week. We're unseasonably cool. We still have some blue skies out there and sunshine, trying to peek through those clouds. Clouds are moving in ahead of the next system that we're keeping an eye on. Temperature is pretty warm out ahead of it, at least comparing to what we're expecting in the next couple of days. Jackson County right now seeing 76 degrees. It's pretty much feeling like it. Winds slowly picking back up. It was pretty calm this morning now out of the west-southwest, just a couple miles per hour. We're going to see those winds shift over the next couple of hours thanks to that front. You can already see some of that cooler air starting to push its way in. Temperatures across the board in the 70s and 80s. 81 for Sikeston, Paducah, and Union City. We've got 70s for the rest of the region. Southern Illinois seeing 74 over in Sparta and Mount Vernon there, somewhere in those mid 70s. Big picture though, you can really tell a pretty big difference thanks to this system. Very strong cold front with the cooler air mass behind it. Carbondale though in the mid 60s, or mid 70s I should say, and then Kansas City in the mid 60s. Well out ahead of that front. Nashville, Charlotte tracking somewhere in the 80s. Not only of course is it going to cool our temperatures down, but we're tracking a lot of moisture with this as well. As that system approaches, we're seeing some of those clouds begin to work their way in, but as we go into the later portion of the evening and then overnight, even into tomorrow morning, we're going to see those rain chances move in with that. As far as today goes, though, it's actually going to be the warmest day of the week. We're tracking those low 80s for heat of the day, tracking those winds also moving once the front moves through. After about 9 o'clock into 10 or so, we'll see those isolated showers begin. Warmest day of the week, otherwise really not a whole lot going on until we move into Tuesday. We've got that cold front passing through today. Behind it, we're tracking the morning chance for some scattered showers. Behind the front, much cooler air is going to sink in. We've got a few clouds with us, but the fall-like trend really continuing. Not seeing the front quite yet, not until about heat of the day by 5 o'clock. We have temperatures right around the low 80s. Chance of rain beginning to move in around 10 for our northwestern counties, into our northern counties as well. Temperatures dipping into the 60s. And then as we go into the early morning hours, that's when the bulk of the rain's moving through. So 5 o'clock, unfortunately, maybe when the kiddos are at the bus stop, you're on your morning commute. Just make sure you've got that rain jacket. Give yourself some extra time. We've got some heavy pockets of rain in there. Luckily, not expecting anything severe. It's not going to be a complete washdown. By noon, it's pretty much out of here. Some isolated showers may stick around for the rest of your Tuesday, but you should be good to go. Overcast skies, heat of the day, only in the low to mid 70s. So we're going to be pretty chilly as we go into our Tuesday, at least comparatively for the time of year. But again, at least Tuesday is not going to be a washout. It's really just going to be in the first half of the day. Things begin to subside as we go into the afternoon and evening. And then after that, we're staying fairly dry for the rest of the week. Storm Track 3 app always coming in very handy, of course, especially with radar, and then also to keep an eye on those temperatures. We've got a big swing. As far as our highs go for the time of year, we're pretty much hitting it today with about 83 and then an 11-degree difference as we go into Tuesday, and then we're staying with that big difference all the way until the weekend. So as far as your 7-day goes, it's a very fall-like forecast. We've got the warmer temperatures expected today, but a big cool down at least for the next couple of days. We're also staying dry once we get through this chance of rain. So some isolated showers expected today, scattered into our Tuesday morning, really in the first half of the day. Partly cloudy skies after that. Temperatures staying somewhere in the 70s. Sunny end at least to the work week into the weekend. We've got partly cloudy skies. Lows stay somewhere in the 50s. Seeing a slight warm up in our 10-day. We're back up into the 80s, but really jumping straight into fall with this forecast.
It is so chilly in the morning. No complaints from me, but really a huge change. You will need that umbrella, like you said, and
yes,
a jacket or a hoodie or just kind of a thick sweater to stay warm.
I've been loving the cool
Sweater
mornings.
Weather. All right, thanks, Katie.
Thanks.